best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Amplified across the rings of Elysium, from the boardroom to the bottom rung, this is wireless free Arcadia, official frequency of Auntie's
Все,
choice.
привет. 30-я серия. Внешние миры 2. Вчера что хотели, все сделали. И Азу нашли, и Тристан вот он стоит. Что-то хочет спросить у меня.
To think he would stoop so low as to overthrow the sovereign. I shall not rest until the consul pays for his treachery and Arcadia's rightful ruler is reinstated.
Its subsidiary companies and the eating of said parasite absolves Auntie's choice of any legal responsibility in perpetuity throughout the galaxy. Okay, back to business. Now, here's a song to take your mind off your worries. Unless you're...
Похоже, твой любимый протекторат все-таки не идеален.
Do you truly believe this to be a fine time for a snide remark? Now, I fear how my fellow subjects will respond to this news. I believe that most will remain loyal to the sovereign, but I will need to deal with those who strayed.
Я думаю, там 2 радио сразу это. Так.
I shall attend to that matter once it presents itself. I sincerely doubt this is the end of my thoughts related to the matter, but we've wasted enough time with my ruminating. Let us be off.
Ну ладно. Даже посмотрю. Акциовольный рынок. Так, мне что там дальше выполнять какое задание-то? Задание фракции. Аварийный курс по телеметрии. Ой, это не надо. Прервите забастовку. А чё, почему задания напарника нету? А, вот. Убейте иерарха Зиглера и оставшихся членов предательской ячейки Славного Рассвета.
Free Arcadia for music, entertainment, and the latest from the front lines. Sponsored by Auntie's Choice, improving lives through unfettered free trade and unbridled self-betterment. Stop and drop whatever you're doing. I have a bombshell bulletin regarding a management shakeup in the Protectorate. The Sovereign is out, the Consul is in. We can thank our
Ну
Office
давай.
of Competitive Analysis and Artful Reconnoitering for this scoop. They're doing the law's work, monitoring the Protectorate's mind-numbing wireless content. Such around-the-clock eavesdropping has paid a dividend. Here's the Protectorate's announcement of regime change straight from the console's soup hole. Roll tape.
Ньютон.
Listen well. Days ago, our beloved sovereign, in his infinite
Способности еще
wisdom,
одно.
submitted himself to mental refreshment to strengthen his resolve for the good of all. At his command, I, Emery Thoreau, now accept the responsibility of shepherding you through these dark times until our sovereign's blessed return. I shall not take this
А
duty,
что в нашем королевстве?
for I address you today not as the consul, nor even as your new leader, which I am, but as a simple man who wants nothing more than to defend his home and his name.
Ага, в Эдем надо.
Well, there you have it, folks. Protectorate under new management. And if you believe the sovereign happily skipped away from his brain-scrubbed
Могли бы
subjects
больше
for
планет
adoration,
сделать. Всего раз,
I've got
два,
10 sacks
три,
of gold
4.
sprat shit to peddle you. No, this stinks like a coup top to bottom. Putting the console in
Вообще
charge
не
is like letting
планеты.
the Canaan guard the hen house. But their chaos is our net gain. Top VPs are already ballparking initiatives to leverage the situation, which we shall continue to monitor and take great satisfaction from. Now, on to other things. I don't know about you, but I could use something a little more upbeat right about now. Like this.
Во, покажись морду-то свою.
Commander, we still have yet to find the Supreme Arbiter's murderer. If we do not do so before proceeding to Horizon Point, they may forever escape my justice.
Так а чё мне им надо?
Excellent. I hope we shall set off at our earliest convenience.
Иди служи протекторат. Расхаживают тут по моему кораблю все. Да мы что выбрали-то? Убейте иерарха Зиглера. Опять мне в реактор потянуло. Кого бы взять? О. А клюню здоровится. Ой. Задание напарника.
Your prices, profits soar. The joy of laissez faire. Oh, you know it well. Making Auntie proud. Well, wouldn't that be swell? Come on, cats, let's go one more time. Oh, let's go. Swing it now. Oh, yeah.
вон куда надо идти.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Убить иерарха Зигеля, старший сектант.
Our Iffy Jiffy mail order division informs it is now
Ретрансляция
offering
глаз.
the Pen Pharmacon
Ой, тут
5
же этот
walk-in
река это,
industrial
да?
microwave. Originally developed for secretive research laboratories for purposes we may only guess at, the Pen Pharmacon 5 is now available to
Слушай,
you,
да?
the unremarkable everyday consumer.
Мост смирения.
Step inside. And let electromagnetic waves bathe over you, exciting your molecules.
У меня осталось 2 очка навыков. Он что делает?
Not recommended for longer than 1 second at a time. Not responsible for temporary or permanent damage to eyes, teeth, skin, or general lifespan. Ask your doctor if a walk-in industrial microwave is right for you.
Так, если мы вот так вот... Подожди, а мы на какую сторону надо?
Fine. Let us proceed.
This
Даже
one
дико.
always makes me pretend I have the sun in my eyes.
А мы направо сможем? Допустим, раз. Ну, мы, может, так сможем. На каком берегу-то он? А, тут же бомб. Ой, мины. Стоп. Ой, там зирание. Посмотрим. Не сбросилось. Так, там зирание, там вообще туда лучше не суваться. Может быстро это убить и иерарха. О. Только не вижу, что я не пройду. Нет. Ой, блин. Как тут, как? У меня главное молота нету скоро. Давай, 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 лезь. Чего мы пришли, нет? Ой, что-то я. Куда это я? А где как этот дерется? Наш новенький. Ой, молотом своим, молотом. О,
Corporations, some innovative, profitable
So long as you keep your distance.
could be leveraged in negotiations or to gatekeep trade routes. Think of the R&D potential. Seriously, think of it. That's your job, VPs. Auntie's job is to keep you motivated.
Причем мы выполнили задание, что
Extinction is the mother of invention, after all.
или нет?
Now, on to other things. Now for something a little different, tonally, if not thematically.
I'm looking for a meal that doesn't leave me feeling hollow. Don't want to do no cooking. All I want to do is swallow. Hey, here's a fancy candy. Wow, it's a real beauty. Let's decide and get back to our duty. Force first, oh force first. It's not the worst unless it's force first, force first.
Ну-ка.
Grab a can today.
О,
Tongues to sweet meats, lungs
какое-то оружие новое нашел. Леперант. Ох ты, блин, а что такое?
to hops and rears to
Да ладно.
fish it.
А. О, канистра с биомассой. Обстрел слизи. Стреляет залпом причудливых липких капель.
Grab a can today.
Выполнить захват цели. Позволить выполнить захват цели. Ох ты, блин, прикольно. Так. Это как-то мне пулемет этот не нравится. Я его купил зря. О. Мне нравится энергетическое оружие. Долой огнестрел. Это, кстати, тоже огнестрел. Я его тоже уберу. О. Ух ты, блин, какая штука. Вот эти аномалии нужно искать, значит, да? Ну-ка. Я больше ничего нет. Как здорово. Где-то аномалии я видел еще, надо запомнить, где их. А мы там не были. Как он называется еще раз? Леперант. Все слизи. Прицеливание с помощью леперанта позволяет выполнить захват цели. И капли становятся самонаводящимися, как ракеты.
That last selection has been scientifically proven to increase productivity, improve morale, and soothe all manner of mental malady in the listening workforce. At least in the lab. Not responsible for
Хочу мультяшность, как в первой части.
This one goes out to all those aspiring to climb the rungs of their department. May you ascend swiftly through talent or guile.
Hey, you there! Need a smoke that distinguishes you from the average oak? Well, look no further. It's the only
Мы сюда что не ходили.
I'm in charge, it's an old prince will know that it's down when they see me come and shout. Perchance a glance at me
Прицел, главное, есть. Самонаводящийся. Вообще огнестрел не люблю. Ствольный дробовик. Нафиг он нужен. Я его сразу в продажу. Блин, надо же Z после назад. Все. Мне уже оружие скоро некуда девать. Так, ну что там дальше там покупки-то у нас? Какое задание? Подожди, это что такое? Убить иерарха. Так мы еще не убили его, что ли? Как это так? Так мы не убили еще его Зиглера. Как так? Я думал, мы убили всех, нет? Как так мы не убили? Не знаю тогда что. Все секреты аномалии надо пройти. Жалко, что у меня взлома никак не прокачаешь теперь. Начинать все заново с игру проходить. Быстро, не читая, быстро проходить. Посмотрим, что это, как это. Как она так? Как само наводится, я не могу понять. Outside parties, presumably less agitating, reportedly outed these malefactors and brought these matters to an appropriate close. Hope no employees listening shot anyone from the order while this was being resolved, which you'll recall we explicitly forbade earlier. If you did, and any order representatives are listening, we can offer our standard regrets and apologies bouquet assortment delivered to the homes of any surviving loved ones. Alternately, we could just leave a dozen or so outside one of our local field offices for you to collect and distribute yourselves. In fact, we'd actually prefer that. Assuming by your silence, that's okay. Lovely, let's do that. Ta. Где искать-то его? Now, on to other things. Alrighty then, it's well past time for more merry melodies. Убить иерарха. Идем.
The all-singing dramatization of Auntie's inspirational origins.
The other day, I stumbled into the right-wrong list on the ACS Undisputed Claim. And who did I see riding with me? The self-made market legend herself. Paragon of do-it-yourself. Slayer of unlucrative...
Я же убил всех.
Great new meritocracy. I saw my opportunity, and I took it. I said, Auntie, a moment of your time. Have you any tips for a bottom runger who's lost on the climb? See, I tried my best to urge her, because I rose before the merger with Nature's Choice. So all full of confidence, I asked her, how do I find success in answers? And this is what she said to me.
The old corporate thinking will only
Не знаю я.
Listen, child, take it straight from me. This term, self-help, makes you 110% everything you ever hoped to be.
She said, be the you that you would be if you were any better.
sure hope Val isn't missing something fierce back on the ship. Anyway, need something, Commander? Sure, always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
У меня вообще тут еще полно ее.
We've got an improved outlook, a revolutionary corporate guidebook with a fresh new can't lose surefire sales.
Тут, не дай бог, что-то много сделаешь. Хочешь, у меня там вообще полно.
And upper rungers are winning. So shortly you and I will all get rich.
Все, другое задание буду брать, значит. Ну что за хрень, а? Видите, что происходит в горизонте. Ой, тоже. О. Не знаю, я его убил. Найти его не. О, что ты сделал? Я не туда нажал кнопку. Вот где тут искать его? Значит, не судьба.
I saw time for one more lesson, so I shot her one last question. I said, but I worry about reprisals when dealing with my rivals. Suppose I can't outdo or outthink the vast herds. She said,
If all else fails, kill the bastards. They're playing checkers. You're playing chess. They think you'll retreat, but that's when you press. The game is cutthroat, so be a cutthroat.
Разломная аномалия. О, мне надо все аномалии изучить. А где здесь эта аномалия? Прямо.
Auntie quickly penned an invoice for her time, and smiling, she said,
This is how you climb.
Сколько я меток понаставил?
There's no such thing as free advice, dear.
You're tuned to Wireless Free Arcadia, the best things in sliced breadworm. Now with 110% more music, entertainment, news, and product placement. When we here at Wireless Free Arcadia make on-air misstatements, we own up to it sometimes.
А, вон там еще метка. Блин, эти метки надо поубирать.
In last Sunday's weekend P&L report for the previous Saturday, we inadvertently misquoted a junior VP of conveyor sprocket lubrication and maintenance.
Вот она
Blaming a
метка.
drive starboard wing factory mishap for a 2% drop in daily space rivet production. Correction. The decline was only 1.8% and wholly due to human error. Moving on. A recent report on the new Sprats Up condiment substitute.
А, вон еще была метка одна. Блин, как на этой метке. Вот какого-то хрена метка.
Sprats Up actually contains real Sprat flavorings. Still a mite tangy though. That part's 100%.
Теперь одна, надеюсь, метка осталась.
Okay, enough corrections.
О.
Mistakes. No need to keep harping on them for law's sake. Now on to other things. Thank you so much for tuning in to the one wireless station in Arcadia that doesn't tell you what to think, only what to buy.
Shake a tough day that you wanna forget. Wake the next morning, not a trace of regret when you drink Purple Berry tequila. Make the most of what you are. Take a ride on that purple worm when you drink Purple Berry tequila.
Так, метка, где метка? Прекрасно, никто не желает. Да где мне тут метку-то найти? Аномалию мне найти.
When you drink Purple Berry tequila.
It's loaded with additives and preservatives, made with 100% real artificial purple coloring, and has a little added kick to get you going in the morning.
Да нас хотели аномалии искать, не буду ничего искать.
Hurry now, don't wait your turn. Just take a ride on the purple worm.
When you drink Purple Berry tequila.
Yes, yes, it's the only tequila that'll pick you up and never let you down. Try Purple Berry Tequila today.
Никак я эту не смогу найти. Почему я не смогу найти? Найду.
Shake a tough day that you won't forget. Wake the next morning, not a trace of regret when you drink Purple Berry tequila. Make the most of what you are. Take a ride on that purple worm when you drink Purple Berry tequila.
Помню я здесь. Самые первые мои шаги были в игре. Здесь я лазил.
So have another purple berry, have another purple berry, have another purple berry tequila.
Вот она аномалия. Я же говорю, что она где-то есть здесь.
She's just the best choice.
Наконец-таки я тебя нашел.
It's Auntie's choice.
Broadcasting only the most positive
А как мне до тебя дойти?
honest product endorsement. This
А,
is wireless free Arcadia.
а.
And this month's winner of Auntie's Jingle
Где?
TM is factory technician, third class Didi Karasa.
Еще одна аномалия там. А, и только потом. Ай, быстрее. Еще? А, нет, не падай, свось.
This one reminds
Дальше
me
куда?
of the morning we drove the Protectorate from Fairfield.
А куда идти? Куда дальше-то мне? Бред какой-то. Ой, блин. Где-то сейчас исчезнет аномалия. О, осадок. Осадок разлома я взял. Что это вообще дает? Эти трубы? Не знаю.
It's what your friends all love to do. Behind your back, they make fun of you.
31 415.
Smoke that candy.
Ввести комбинацию.
Our medical experts recommend.
Не дайте я лучше взломаю.
And puff right in.
У меня это опыт плюс 10 тысяч. Плазменная граната.
Cause it's your candy. That's tobacco. Your favorite candy. That's tobacco. You want your candy. That's tobacco. Delicious candy. It's tobacco. Get your candy. That's tobacco. You want your candy. That's tobacco. Candy. Tobacco.
That popular favorite was requested by Carlson Fidel, thinking of their family.
Мы что-то побочки хотим выполнять.
Our war of liberation brings the brave employees of said colony the product they deserve in time. This is for anyone out there who just lost out on a big promotion. Keep your chin up. Next time.
Почему только он плавать не умеет?
Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzo, 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 Spectrum Vodka.
Не, я пройтись-то могу, конечно.
Red and green and black and blue. Silky white and orange too. Yellow, even violet. Spectrum. Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, plug it down. It's Fizzo, 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 Spectrum Vodka.
Смысл такой, что трубы вот эти вот появляются. Ну и что? Ну появились они. Я даже не хочу думать об этом.
You crave more colors through the gauntlet down.
Now Spectre Vodka comes in brown.
All the
Вот найти транспортер.
Back and drink it, drink it.
drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down.
О,
Tip it up, plug it down.
где трансплантолога?
Fizzo, Spectrum Vodka.
Ага. Была одна, стала две. Аномалии.
Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down.
Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down.
It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos, Fizzos, Spectrum Vodka.
Ты доктор.
It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos,
And now it's available in mysterious murky brown.
Fizzos, Spectrum Vodka.
Next up, the real reason wireless free Arcadia exists. Advertising. Say, you've got your alien planting corollary in my invasive species fish paste.
You are a rugged, spacefaring frontier person type. Try it, despite the countless voices screaming in your head not to.
Oh, it's like sour milk and expired medicine. Yet despite this balefully rebarbative mouthfeel, I feel great!
Everyone knows salubrious concoctions aren't supposed to taste good. That's how you know it's working.
Nannerfish Restorative Elixir. Additional health benefits, none of the delicious taste. New from Auntie's Choice. Where nature ends, we begin. Right. Moving on. This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down.
Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down.
It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos, Fizzos, Spectrum Vodka. Red and green and black and blue,
Milky white and orange.
yellow, even violet.
Spectrum makes you smile, yeah.
Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos, Fizzos, Spectrum Vodka.
О, оказывается, куда надо.
All these ricks got everyone riled up, including me. What are we supposed to do if we encounter one?
Oh, shoot it. Take that abomination.
Newspaper poster, the gauntlet down.
Nothing but a country brown.
All the colors don't
I've never been the type to sit behind a desk all day. What, when I could stand behind a bar?
tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos, Fizzos, Spectrum Vodka.
Trying to stay on top in the cutthroat world of facility sanitation is not a young person's game. No, siree.
Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down.
Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down.
It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos, Fizzos, Spectrum Vodka.
attack already. Anything else I can help you with?
Limber up for a motivating lecture, employees.
That is an ensuing step on my 19-point business plan. Trying to find a name that would convince patrons to spend their hard-earned bits here. Like to hear a few contenders?
Much like toss ball, a game of inches and foot goals played with an excess of necessary.
At present, my top favorites are 1. The Drunken Haggler, 2. Accessories, 3. Absinthe-Minded, 4. The Fair Shake. Now tell me, which would make you spend your hard-earned bits here?
From huck off to the closing steam whistle, and that 20-back tackle pileup on the tender in the mid-court restricted zone.
Well, that's what we'll call it then. I'll tell future business partners we did extensive outside testing. I can now check off step 18 of my business plan.
Invasive marketing hucked it out of the arena with their official Auntie's Choice branded Sprat Crisp penalty buckets. Oh, but I digress. Just as in tossball, we all need to put on our winger face. Go the extra even zone. This is a marathon, not a sprint to get
Shh, not so loud. Look, operating a new location sure ain't easy. Swear I get blamed for anything going wrong, whether it's my fault or some foul up from the local head office. But the nice thing about Fairfield, if you sound like you got some know-how, people believe just about any bit of hooey or bunkum you declare.
and let's bludgeon the competition.
Reckon so. Here's what we've got.
Now, back to it. I consider this song a real standout number. If you have taste, you surely will as well.
I ain't even close to hitting rock bottom yet. Middling bottom. Swear, I almost had it this time. Everything all lined up. Easy mark, guaranteed moneymaker, favorable terms. Practically the recipe for success. Look like you've had your share of troubles. Ever had the perfect opportunity just slip through your fingers? Wait, what? Is that from Jackson? Oh, thank the law. Jackson and I are partners, see. He unearthed an unexploited protectorate technology. Promised it'd revolutionize the daily life of Auntie's Choice citizens. This is just the thing to put me on the map. Fast-track promotion to lower middle management for sure.
But the loan that you request includes compound interest in addition to my standard service fees. Oh, I am the uncomplicated.
Why, that's terrible. But you said you had the schematics? I'll take those. What? Sovereign's finest potato corollary peeler? This was supposed to be a guaranteed bestseller. Who in their right mind would... Jackson, you idiot! Ah! It's a good thing he's dead, because if he wasn't, I'd kill him! There's no... God damn it! I'm never getting that promotion.
As the uncomplicated lure. And my dear, you know my terms. They are really quite straightforward.
Oh, don't worry, you'll get your bits. But first, I've got to salvage something from this. Tell me, did you come across any other advanced protectorate technology while you were there? Anything more, well, easily marketable?
And to keep things simple.
Personal thrusters? No one would ever want such preposterous things. I'd be laughed out of recreant reclamation. Imagine, jumping about like a sprawl. Ridiculous. Well, here's all I can spare in regards to your compensation. Try not to spend it all in one place. It's supposed to be categorically bad for commerce. In the unlikely event things somehow pan out and I get that big promotion, I'll see you're taken care of. Until then, take care.
Introducing Auntie's line of specialty drinks for the discerning consumer. Teasers.
The uncomplicated loner. Uncomplicated loner. And my turns are quite straightforward. Though my deals aren't quid pro quo, and my interest rates aren't low, I'll be keeping track till you pay back every single bit you owe. 'Cause I am the uncomplicated loner.
At the junction of opportunity and runaway gumption, you'll hear Wireless Free Arcadia, featuring product advertisements specifically tailored to free-thinking individuals. Here's a bulletin that will boost your boardroom confidence, an update on major combat operations across Arcadia. Because when it comes to Auntie's bottom line, war is swell. News from the front lines is nothing but grand. Look no farther than Praetor. Not the most picturesque piece of real estate, but a profitable one, by gum. Wasn't so long ago that Praetor was supposedly an impregnable protectorate stronghold, a dank glow-in-the-dark closet to stack all the skeletons of their repressive society. Now look at it. Our ingenious acquisition forces have transformed the protectorate's black sites into highlight... of our quarterly income report. Factories, chemical plants, unnatural resources, all ours for the exploiting. An incredible return on our troop investment. And while every planetary occupation has its hazards, Praetors have been minimal. True, one local species of megafauna seems unusually aggressive. Sounds like an ideal candidate for the lab coats and biological weapons to me. Protectorate attempts to reclaim their assets have been repulsed. Easily. Our Praetor facilities are operating at 110%. Put no stock in rumors you may hear to the contrary. Mere water cooler scuttlebutt.
Trying real hard not to be insubordinate-like, Commander. But this Azza, she ain't right in the head. We got enough to worry about as it is, and adding this much chaos to our little crew can't end well. You sure we ought to be helping her?
Market share across the star system. Now, on to other things. This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
Hey, you there!
I'll try to keep an open mind, Commander. But if she comes at me with a knife, I ain't gonna be the one left bleeding. Anyway, appreciate you hearing me out.
It's the only cigar that says I'm in charge. It's an old school Wentworth Belvedere style. When they see me coming, they shout. Perchance a glance at me with these. They know that I'm a VIP. It's a Wentworth style. And it says with pride.
We going to kill Hierarch Ziegler soon? My knife hand's getting itchy.
In any crowd, I'm sure to stand out within Uncle Wentworth Belvedere style.
Who can say? There was no indication that I've seen. I've interacted with him on occasion. Seemed a decent, loyal sort. As interested as I am to hear whatever sorry explanation he has, not sure I'll be able to control my rage when I see him to ask why before I remove his spleen. Maybe I'll start with his gallbladder? No, I think it's gotta be the spleen. Such as?
And the smell is just as impressive too. Anything smaller is for nincompoos. These Belvederes ain't your grandma shoes. They're
Commander, a moment of your time, if you would. Commander, I'm glad I managed to intercept you before we left. There's something at the forefront of my mind that I'd care to discuss.
Now, a catchy pitch for Auntie's products you simply can't live
I
without.
received a message from a close friend of mine, Virgil. He was my co-protege under the Supreme Arbiter. His message claimed he had information relevant to the Supreme Arbiter's death. He wishes to meet with me at the Vox Relay on Paradise Island. I did not mention it before, but believe it may be necessary to avoid shocking you later. Our greatest suspect in the death of the Supreme Arbiter is the Protectorate's consul.
Unless you've stockpiled Falderall's mollifying demulcent. An easeful release from Arcadian allergens of all kinds. Use Falderall's mollifying demulcent and breathe easy once again. Falderall.
Very good. I hope we shall see him at your earliest convenience. I feel this shall most certainly set our investigation into motion.
This song a real standout number. Assuming you have taste, you surely will as well.
We've got your candy.
That's tobacco.
Come taste this candy.
That's tobacco.
If you started young, it's twice the fun. We're talking candy.
That's tobacco.
You love a candy.
That's tobacco.
If all that coughing bothers you, don't worry, you can chew it too.
А, вот он, блин. В поисках истины. Задание напарника.
To get your candy.
That's tobacco.
Be a rude.
Smoke our tobacco.
It's what your friends all love to do.
Это здесь.
Behind your back, they make fun of you.
That was sponsored by Auntie's Choice Office of Munitions and Catering. Time to restock your arsenal? Planning a key business dinner or banquet event? They have everything you need in one place. Alrighty then, it's well past time for more merry melodies.
The flavor that lasts and the taste you can't top from that first spoon inhale to the very last. Try bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims. The rich tobacco sweet at the end. One more good
Ой, мне сюда не нельзя.
smoky sugary blend. Try bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims. It's the long slim
А что делать?
with the bubblegum filter. It's two treats in one. A novel thriller. So make your mouth happy while your satisfaction doubles. No boring old smoke rings. You'll be blowing smoke bubbles. Body pick up your pace. It's Bubblegum Slims. Try Bubblegum Slims today. Ba-doo-wop.
Stop right there, Arbiter Rao. Though I am here on official business, I would prefer to keep this cordial. The Consul seeks answers related to your recent activities. I approach you openly in the hopes that you will comply with his request and come with me peaceably.
What do you blather about? Delay me and you will pay the price. Not only do I have more pressing business with a colleague, but I do not answer to sentinels or the Consul.
Questions of intent. Now, what shall it be, Arbiter Rao? I sent the message that drew you here. Virgil shall not arrive to aid your decision-making.
Virgil's not coming, you say? Curious. And here I was thinking I was already present.
Virgil! Touting your flair for the dramatic, even now, I see. But I fear our reunion must wait until we've dealt with this pawn of the Consul.
I had not expected a third party, but it is so much the better. I'm afraid you must come with me as well, Arbiter Montag.
A sentinel demanding anything of me? What madness! Neither Tristan nor I shall accompany you anywhere. Any attempts to force us shall be met with violent reprisal.
It's filled with flavor. Bubblegum Slims. Try Slims today. Won't stop till the very last.
As a protectorate subject considering a better life with Auntie's choice, you might be wondering, what's in it for me exactly?
Why, everything! Risks with rewards, ambition without limits, food with flavor. It's a lot to take in. We're here to help for a modest service fee. Ask about our installment plan. To ensure your transition from subservient thraldom to unmitigated freedom is a positive one, you'll be given instruction on how to integrate into your new, improved, and more profitable life. You'll learn how to earn, how to exchange labor for currency, and currency for food, shelter, and medical care. No such thing as a free lunch or treatment for a compound fracture.
And you'll find a growing population of dewy-eyed protectorate defectors just like you, who can help ease you into the integration process.
So don't worry, you'll have months to acquire the skills and know-how our hungry and ambitious populace have mastered over a lifetime.
Okay, back to business. This is for anyone out there who just lost out on a big promotion. Keep your chin up. Next time.
I'm somewhat embarrassed to acknowledge that, in my haste to see Virgil, I seem to have led us into a trap. Though ironically, it appears Virgil has been caught as well.
This fool impersonated my credentials, triggering a system alert that led me here. A lowly deception, even for one of the Consul's own.
It was a necessary deception, and one not undertaken lightly. Its aim was to draw your colleague here without bloodshed, for I know he would not have arrived at my request.
Yes, I am the uncomplicated loner. And my
Your explanation does not pull my heartstrings, Sentinel. Yet you at least had the sense not to assail us outright. Surrender, and perhaps you may yet live.
You may not believe me, but I have much admiration for the work you and Arbiter Montag have done for the Protectorate. I've no wish to fight. Enough loyal subjects have died in this war. Come willingly and peaceably, I beseech you.
But the loan that you request includes compound interest in addition to my standard service.
It's possible this is a ploy, and the Consul is on to Virgil and I. But if that is so, why lure me here, then meet me openly when Perrault could have ambushed me from behind?
Are you mad?
Because he seeks to lower your guard, then strike. Surely you don't intend to converse with him about it?
I trust Sentinels no more than you, but I am using this situation to gather information, which I would expect you would also do if you weren't so focused on haranguing me.
Oh, I am known through all Arcadia as the uncomplicated loner. And my dear, you know my terms.
Agreed.
Conversation is not likely to distract me from my purpose. I am here to kill no one, but unless there has been some kind of mistake, you must still submit to me.
That I am indeed the uncomplicated loner. And to keep things simple, you can be sure that my rates will never, no, they'll never.
Very well. But be warned, I'm not exactly trained in the art of improvisation. We'll need a very good reason for my not answering the console summons.
But the loan that you request includes compound interest in addition to my standard service fees. Oh, I am the uncomplicated.
You don't look like a scientist.
And my terms are quite straightforward. Though my deals aren't quid pro quo, and my interest rates aren't low.
I'm sure you've heard the rumors that our foodstuffs have been 2% less nutritious than in the past. We seek to rectify this most worrisome factoid.
I see. It would appear I misjudged this situation after all. I must reinterpret my orders. Accosting you illegally and the subsequent punishment would be mortifying.
So he's chosen not to attack, but the situation has not changed. We spare him. His master gains another tool to cover up the Supreme Arbiter's death.
What are you talking about? I do not seek to hide the Supreme Arbiter's death. I seek to find her killer. Such was next on my list of duties after I apprehended you.
Valued underlings, your anti-Cleo needs to spark some combustion under a few listless posteriors. Listen in dreadful anticipation to my latest demotions report, starting with Asta Fiskwich, senior copywriter in invasive marketing, who slowly...
This is all clearly a tactic on the consul's behalf. By sending out his agents, he seeks to deflect suspicion from himself. That is, if our compatriot here speaks true.
What must you think of me, or my fellow Sentinels, that you'd even suggest I'd lie to arbiters? I'm not the one positing scurrilous accusations about our beloved consul. But you needn't take me at my word. My next assignment was to investigate the Oculus collating post. A hidden room there may contain information pertinent to the investigation.
No smock, no hull-side office with an Elysium view. Wear something nice and solvent-proof for your new role as Executive Drainage Manager in Recreant Reclamations and Artificial Additives. Remember, dress for the job you have, Russ. And just to show there's no position too microscopic for Auntie's management, I'd like to highlight Assistant Waste Disposal Officer Potter Flanderbilt for a job not well done. The only airlocks fit for trash...
I cannot speak to its purpose, only that it is strange and worthy of investigation.
Or it is yet another falsity, intended to draw us close before snapping our necks.
It's a risk worth taking. I can endure whatever the consul sends my way, and if there is a minuscule chance that this sentinel speaks true, we must investigate.
I'm pleased to be of service, in some manner or another. Protectorate subjects should aid one another.
Now, on to other things. Next up, something reasonably peppy. Please consult your employee handbook to determine if dancing is presently allowed.
If you had not interrupted me, I would have committed a terrible injustice upon my brethren. If I am to be punished for my failing, I will suffer the consequences head high. I will take my leave of the lot of you, and in peace. It is my sincere hope that circumstances are as you claim, lest we be forced to meet again.
I shall follow him out, just to certify he intends to act as he speaks. That's done with. He left peaceably, as he said, though I have my doubts for how long.
That was some impressively savvy improvisation before, Commander. Without you, circumstances would have certainly devolved into a battle to the death.
I'll spare you my doubts for the umpteenth time, Tristan. I just hope the risk is worthwhile.
I appreciate your caution, but it is quite unnecessary. My comrade and I will look into Oculus collating post. Let us do just that. I regret we've not had more time to talk, Virgil. It has been ages.
Worry not. I'm certain we'll have plenty of time to converse when you've finished your investigation. I have several leads of my own to pursue, as a matter of fact. Until our paths cross again, my friend.
Ага. Посмотри станцию проверки ока. Око. Так. Где эта станция ока находится? Где станция ока?
Don't walk to spend your hard-earned
Тут
bits on
никого
these
нету.
quality antis goods or services. Our Recreant Reclamation and Artificial Additives Division has proudly announced its latest innovation, Slurrylose, a flavorsome new artificial sweetener made from the reprocessed runoff of industrial facilities, chemical plants, slaughterhouses, and stockyards. Not only does it save the company a fortune, it's so unnaturally sweet it's almost unbearable.
Стоп.
We believe so much in this delicious cost-cutting measure.
Где станция ока, я не могу понять.
Following a modicum of testing, Slurrylose will soon be found in all of our
Может быть здесь?
products. Auntie's Choice. We put the art in artificial.
What nature made
Станция
accidentally,
ока.
we created on purpose.
Она ж на этой планете, надеюсь.
Fine. Let us proceed.
Now, here's a
А,
song
вот
to
и
take your
мост.
mind off your worries. Unless you're being hunted by a pack of raptidons or some such.
Значит, нам надо до моста сперва. Это мы уже проверили. Мост смирения.
She's just the best choice.
It's Auntie's choice.
Amplified across the rings of Elysium, from the boardroom to the bottom rung, this is wireless free Arcadia, official frequency of Auntie's Choice. Protectorate propagandists like to denigrate Auntie's Choice brand comestibles while boasting about their own. They say their food products are healthier than ours. But did you know what excess consumption of protein can cause?
What?
Nausea, halitosis, increased chance of renal failure, oh, and get this, chronic myeloproliferative neoplasms.
Is that right?
According to certain sources.
Tough break for their subjects. Bad breath, green around the gills, and impendingly mortiferous.
Also, they say their victuals are more delicious. But do you know what tastes better than food
Ничего не могу
that's
понять.
low in sugar?
What?
Food that's high in sugar.
Convincing points. Give me Auntie's Choice brand food products any day.
Same here, friend. And how? Now, upward and onward. Thank you so much for tuning in to the one wireless station in Arcadia that doesn't tell you what to think, only what to buy.
Shake a tough day that you wanna forget. Wake the next morning, not a trace of regret when you drink Purple Bear tequila. Make the most of what you are. Take a ride on that purple worm when you drink Purple Bear tequila. When you drink Purple Bear tequila.
Say, looking for big and possible deniability for your own whereabouts? Ride on the purple bread worm with Purple Berry tequila.
Электрический пулемет.
Loaded with additives and preservatives, made with 100% real artificial purple coloring, and has a little added kick to get you going in the morning.
Don't wait your turn. Just take a ride on the purple worm.
You drink Purple Bear tequila.
Yes, yes, it's the only tequila that'll pick you up and never let you down. Try Purple Berry tequila today.
Shake a tough day that you wanna forget. Wake the next morning, not a trace of regret when you drink Purple Bear tequila. Make the most of what you are. Take a ride on that purple worm when you drink Purple Bear tequila. So have another purple berry, have another purple berry, have another purple bear tequila.
Run, don't walk to spend your hard-earned bits on these quality Auntie's goods or services.
Auntie's Choice Chum Bar is a delicious new food-adjacent snack from the maker of meaty roll-ups and spectrum leavings.
The Chum Bar is made from the finest coagulated slurry of both animal and vegetable byproducts.
Including but not limited to forced entrails, spread organs, salt tuna skin, nana peels, and tobacco and husks for the perfect combination of crunchy and chewy.
Try it today.
And buy an extra bar to share with a chum.
Yes, well, enough of that, I suppose.
Now for something a little different, tonally, if not thematically.
Ой. О.
That's tobacco. That's tobacco. It's twice the fun.
Это плохое оружие.
That's tobacco. That's tobacco.
Ого.
That's tobacco. Smoke our tobacco.
It's what your friends all love to do. Behind your back, they make fun of you.
That was a song the Sovereign doesn't want you to hear. Oh, say, I hope no members of the Protectorate are listening. Wouldn't want anyone dreaming of a life of self-fulfillment and self-determination. Did I mention I ate a full box of Purple Berry Crunch to celebrate my big new promotion? Yep, life here's tough. Sure wish my leaders spent their time dictating my every move. This one goes out to all those aspiring to climb the rungs of their department. May you ascend swiftly through talent or gut.
Spread crisps, go stuff some in your chewer. Who would guess that tasty flesh was found down in a sewer? Spread crisps, you really gotta try 'em. We pluck a spread straight from a trap, then smash 'em flat and fry 'em. Hit 1,000% germ-free. There's nothing survives when it's splash fried for 105 degrees.
This is a humbuggery-free zone. Thank you kindly.
Anyone got lamps on Schultz? Anyone? I'd be damned. Sallying into the wire like that with nary a wish in her pocket? What was she thinking? Did I not make clear our orders to hold the line here regardless of provocation? Should my instructions have been more robust? Perhaps assisted by pictures?
I'm afraid there's more bad news, Commander. She also took Scrabbles, sir.
Would it have done her more good? Seems Calamity has claimed 2 good soldiers today. You there. I don't normally sanction nameless passers-by giving ear to my private discourse.
Attention all ground-bound associates across Arcadia. Look skyward with pride at that brilliant speck in Elysium orbit. That's the ACS Undisputed Claim, a beacon
You have some brass sauntering into my base and then acting coy about your reasons. Whatever your purpose, I feel a contractual obligation to warn you against setting a heel past this base. If you go any further, you go alone and at your own peril. No Antes forces are permitted beyond the forward position upon pain of disemployment and possible litigation. Our orders are to sit and mind the store for as long as need be.
not worth mentioning. Forget I mentioned it. The Undisputed Claim is home to a cross-section of our corporate hierarchy, from our beloved CEO herself in her tower officeplex to the bottom rungers in the bowels of the ship. All traversed with a convenient tram system. Knockback drinks in the famous bottom runger saloon. Ballpark some figures on a cocktail napkin. Make a few handshake deals. But don't hobnob unduly. We all have work to do and a solar system to liberate. Everyone get to work.
Let the record state I could have handily managed routing the Protectorate myself if I was not hogtied by my orders. But I digress. We'll hold here until orders to advance come through. I expect Carr won't be best pleased by this turn of events, but I'll leave you to sort out her rancor. Was there anything else you wished to discuss?
You're gonna be unconscious via any means. You wanna be so sleepy, just grab a pill, it's easy. But we probably ought to tell you there's
I'd thank you to affix some ballast to that name when you speak it. Scrabbles has been integral to this unit's success for years. Outsiders may see him as a toy, but we've bled alongside that stuffed sprat. He's damn near family. Schultz obviously knew the risks and hoped he'd protect her through the minefield. Alas, even Scrabble's power has limits. Still would help morale to get him back, though.
sleep tight with sweet dreams. You're gonna be unconscious via any means. You wanna be so sleepy, just grab a pill, it's easy. One more interlude, additional ailments include
Chronic itch, inflammation, night sweats, flatulation.
I'll pardon your skepticism given your lack of acquaintance, and say only this. Ask not what Scrabbles achieves for us, but what we can achieve with him.
Oh, and one more thing. Insomnia.
me, I stay hungry.
Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack. Whoever said humanity can't exist on bread and water never met you. Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack. Featuring our finest pre-sliced bread and dehydrated water tablets. Specially designed to be eaten alone at your desk.
The bare minimum you need to make it through your day.
Show your supervisor you stay hungry. Right. This one reminds me of the morning we drove the Protectorate from Fairfield. A good day for personal freedom and fair trade.
Are you stuck on the ground? Impact colon. Chemical purge is for better than natural cure. Free. No longer does my intestines dictate where I have to be. Oh, lift off, take wings. Don't flounder at the bottom. Be a raptor in the slipstream. You'll be in a rut. 'Cause stuff is stuck in your gut and brings you the pill that fixes all your ills. Oh, lift off.
Protectorate are doing our job for us now, are they? Watching that station launch was a sight. Oh, this war. It certainly has its charms.
Can be a go-getter. Climb the ladder with impressive speed.
Is that right? Then it seems all of Fairfield owes you a debt of gratitude. Would have been a shame to lose the settlement after all the lives spent liberating it. I'll be spaced. Scrabbles! Hardly the worse for wear! You've no grasp of what his return means to this unit. Scrabbles was originally a gift from my daughter. He fought with us during the Consolidation War and has seen this squad through every hard deployment since leaving Tau Ceti. He's also packed with some of the finest grade stimulants this side of legal. Here, for your trouble. Livener like that comes in handy when you're in a pinch.
On this episode of Big Game Hunter, we go bug hunting on the Elysium moon of
Seems everyone's scoring big today.
I'm Pierce Huntley, VP of Xenobiological Exploitation. For the past fiscal year, I've been on a profit safari across the Arcadia system, helping everyone from lower management to members of the board tap into each planet's zoological equity. Every episode, I focus on a different species to tell you the risks. Ah! Watch out for its tusks! The rewards. Don't see a Raptidon venom sac like that every day. And what each animal brings to the table. Auntie Cleo says the universe is full of things that want to kill you. But what doesn't kill you boosts your net worth. This is Big Gain Hunter. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice Liftoff Laxative. And every washroom mission with a successful splashdown. I'm on Dorado, soaking up solar particles in Golden Ridge. Sounds like a million-bit piece of real estate. Too bad all that glitters here is fool's gold. But we're prospecting for a different kind of pater. A creature with 8 legs and 2 venomous injectors. The Barachnid. Not my kind of quarry. Gives me the whim-whams. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't contractually obligated. But let's cut to the hunt. Here in Golden Ridge, we'll find a Barachnid breed encrusted with crystals, which only improves their unsettling appearance in that it helps them blend in. Plenty of nastier variations out there. This whole system needs an exterminator. These jumbo bugs are deadly from any distance. They'll cover a quarter furlong in a single leap and tear you apart before you know they're near. Some breeds hurl sticky silk globs. You know what? No need to track one of these spiders down. Listeners get the gist. Oh, security team spotted one nearby. Great. Guess we better have a look. Little fuckers, get enough behind me! It's on me! It's a swarm! They're everywhere! Burn them! Burn them with plasma! Best way to deal with swarms is plasma grenades. Burn the whole colony in one fiery swoop. And don't underestimate traps. Arachnids don't have the gray to skitter around them. Stick with quick loaders. While you're swapping ammo, the spiders might already be on top of you. Nastiest case scenario. Let's just move on to the spoils, shall we?
Subjects would allow such an important office to lay abandoned? If no defenders remain, this place should not yet stand.
That and 10 Sprad hides will get you a cup of dehydrated water.
Let me know when you need it, strip.
Bottoms up to your bottom line. What say we change the subject? I don't know about you, but I could use something a little more upbeat right about now. Like this.
Save is intended for you. Although the cost may be high, one day I know you'll be mine. Someday perhaps I'll own two. For now I'll take one that's brand new. Cause I'm yearning and burning for you.
I'm trying not to fret about these rifts so much.
That goes out to the dedicated employees of the Aggressive Acquisitions Department. Lost speed to all you brave soldiers fighting on behalf of individual freedom and personal responsibility. Thank you so much for tuning in to the one wireless station in Arcadia that doesn't tell you what to think, only what to buy.
We're about to rendezvous with the Rift. Return is possible, but not probable. And I still have unfinished business. Just in case you'd forgotten, dear.
Let's see what's inside and get back to our duty. Forced worst, oh forced worst. It's not the worst unless it's forced worst, forced worst, oh forced worst.
True, but I would likely be more focused and helpful when we face the Rift if I were unencumbered by other concerns.
Use all the tastiest parts. Ears to hocks and rears to tits.
May all our endeavors yield expected results.
Forced worst, oh forced worst. It's not the worst unless it's forced worst, forced worst, oh forced worst. Grab a can today. No coarse pores, bristles poking our gums with their proprietary whisker extraction. Pulverized bones means no tooth cracking crunch. We gobble it down and get back to the action. Oh, howdy. Didn't see you there. You caught us taking 5 again, shifts. You know, working the assembly line makes for so when we need to relight our thrusters, we don't waste time slow roasting some fancy woolly cow. Let's mignon. No, sir. We crack open a room temp tin of Wurst. Nothing like an instant, soft serving of feral pork paste to boost productivity and burn a small hour. All right, enough yapping. Time is bits. Back to the factory floor. From snap to tail, it's all included. It ain't the worst till it's extruded. From factory vats into my tummy. Who knew meat-based could taste so yummy? Forced worst, oh forced worst. It's not the worst unless it's forced worst, forced worst, oh forced worst. Grab a can today. Don't be a shirker. Don't be a slob. Grab a can and get back on the job with forced worst. Forced worst. It's not the worst unless it's forced worst.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Broadcasting only the most profitable news, music, and honest product endorsements, this is Wireless Free Arcadia, the voice of Auntie's Choice. Auntie, when are you going to have a sale?
My dear child, every day is a sale at Auntie's Choice.
Yes, you heard that right. Every day is a sale when you're shopping for the best products at the lowest prices. Auntie knows you want to spend your bits on the best things that money can buy. So she made sure every Auntie's Choice product is on sale for the lowest price that she can afford.
How do you know it's the best price? Because Auntie knows best.
Okay, back to business. I consider this song a real standout number. Assuming you have taste, you surely will as well.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice. You've let yourself slide, feeling down on your luck. Fell off the ladder and you think that you're stuck. The only
Your committee.
We've got the goods to make you better than nature. Auntie is the best choice. Bring you better than to keep us content. Auntie is the best choice. The hardest thing to do, cheaper prices for you. Auntie is the best choice. Feel the benefits of spending your bits. She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Have you considered that submitting ourselves voluntarily? Greetings, could you help us settle a matter? We've set out for mental refreshment, but upon reflection, the resources needed for it are a luxury we should forego due to the war.
If you're doubting that you need refreshment, I can request a specialized third-person observation for you just to make sure. Those professional observers are quite thorough.
Bring you better than to keep us content. Auntie is the best choice. No product testing to do. These cheaper prices for you. Auntie is the best choice. Feel the benefits of spending your bits.
When framed in that way, it does sound rather resource-intensive. I'll just hold off for now. As a loyal subject, I'll get it done if necessary, but I can't say I need it quite yet. Yes, I've made up my mind. I'll hold off for now and go another time. Obviously, the treatment and effort would be wasted on a loyal subject such as myself. Thank you, stranger.
Outsider?
What?
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice. Auntie's the best choice.
Now, a catchy pitch for Auntie's products you simply can't live without.
Auntie's Choice Chum Bar is a delicious new food-adjacent snack from the maker of meaty roll-ups and Spectrum leavings.
The Chum Bar is made from the finest coagulated slurry of both animal and vegetable byproducts.
Including but not limited to borscht entrails, sprat organs, salt tuna skin, nanner peels, and tobaccorn husks for the perfect combination of crunchy and chewy.
Try it today.
And buy an extra bar to share with a chum.
Fine. Let us proceed.
This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
Shake a tough day that you wanna forget. Wake up the next morning, not stress free. When you drink purple berry tequila. Purple berry tequila. When you drink purple berry tequila.
Say, looking for big fruity flavor and plausible deniability for your own whereabouts? Then take a ride on the purple bread worm with purple berry tequila.
When you drink purple berry tequila.
It's loaded with additives and preservatives, made with 100% real artificial purple coloring, and has a little...
Unit of action.
When you drink purple berry tequila.
Yes, it's the only tequila that'll pick you up and never let you down. Try purple berry tequila today.
Shake a tough day that you wanna forget. Wake the next morning, not a trace of regret. When you drink purple berry tequila. Make the most of what you are. Take a ride on the purple worm when you drink purple berry tequila.
Play hard so you work a little harder. Sobriety won't make you any smarter.
So have another purple berry. Have another purple berry. Have another purple berry tequila.
This special episode of Big Game Hunter is a repeat broadcast from Praetor, presented in memoriam of the late host Pierce Huntley, killed in the field just 1 week from promotion.
I'm Pierce Huntley, VP of Xenobiological Exploitation. For the past fiscal year, I've been on a profit safari across the Arcadia system, helping everyone from lower management to members of the board tap into each planet's zoological equity. Every episode, I focus on a different species to tell you the risks. Watch out for its tusks! The rewards. Get a load of this crabble gland. And what each animal brings to the table. Auntie Cleo says the universe is full of things that want to kill you. But what doesn't kill you boosts your net worth. This is Big Gain Hunter. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice Antibiotics. The burning meat is probably working. I'm on Praetor, a minuscule moon with maximum profit potential. Rich with high-value facilities ripe for acquisitioning. Just one hitch. This place is a mite unsafe. Perpetually dark. Razor-like terrain. One wrong step and you'll stub your toe and slice it off. Dangers in the air here. Literally. The atmosphere is electrified. In related news, I couldn't be happier to announce this episode is my last time in the field. Yep. Old Pierce Huntley has been called on the ladder.
So refreshing.
Lethal measures at the ready, Commander.
With the classic armor. No one has survived a close encounter. Victims' heads and We've recovered. Security crew are all crack shots. Right, gang?
Boy, damn right, boss.
Distant sightings offer scant details. Some say the creature is bird-like. Others reckon it's simian. Monkey's bigger, meaner uncle.
At your word, I shall charge!
Victims literally falls out of the sky. Seems like a good candidate for our biological weapons program if we can rope one for study. So join me shoot the boy damn thing!
And that was the final episode of Big Game Hunter. In related news for you venturesome sorts, we're still accepting applications for a VP of Xenobiological Exploitation. Required skills include passing knowledge of Arcadian fauna, broadcast skills a plus, also a decent time on the 100-yard sprint. Next up, something else.
Those fools! Protectorate subjects should know better than to attack a Protectorate arbiter. The only explanation is that they were lackeys of the consul. Why else would they engage someone such as myself without expecting reprisal?
From the average oaf? Well, look no further. It's the only cigar that says I'm in charge. It's an Uncle Wentworth Belvedere.
Group psychoses have never been present throughout the Protectorate before. But neither has war. I shall continue to answer slights of this nature through violence. But hopefully, I shall not need to do this more than a few times.
It says with pride that I'm a #1 top bonafide. In any crowd, I'm sure to stand out within Uncle Wentworth Belvedere.
Of every protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important. The mental refreshment collective cognitive It is the duty of every protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
The mental refreshment process. The alarm of the paradigm to shed all manner of imperfect thoughts. All it takes is some light instruction, a restorative
Ой-ой-ой.
and a quick dip into the lake of particulate.
Что за хрень?
I'm head refresher, and I guarantee when you exit our doors, you will be a productive member of our perfect society again. Soon you'll say goodbye, imperfect thoughts. Hello.
As an arbiter, I welcome any procedure that hides the root spinning.
Greetings, subject. Or should I say, refreshed to be?
Deserves some visibility. A gloomy moon that's become quite the shining star in our portfolio. Thanks in no small part to the chemical plant we liberated from the Protectorate in the earliest phases of equity building here in Arcadia. The chemistricians in product development wasted no time repurposing the facility's production lines away from
17 скрытых замков.
gumption-suppressing pharmaceutics. Not much of a market for mood depressants.
Welcome to the Wellnetarium. You're not on my schedule. A walk-in then. Wonderful. Once you're properly evaluated, we'll have you well on your way to refreshment.
That doe-eyed expression, those ambling sentences. I do believe this individual is mentally refreshed. We may be able to use that.
Oh, you appear to have questions. A telltale sign of needing refreshment.
Or any execs in charge of that management. As acknowledged on page 98, subsection K of the ironclad wrongful death waiver that every new hire signs, if there's a workplace death, the deceased did something wrongful. The Praetor plan's trifling...
Why, of course. Naturally. It is the duty of every subject to submit for a quick mental tune-up whenever we experience imperfect thoughts or lack a little zeal.
Now, on to other things. Now for something a little different, tonally, if not thematically.
Our intake evaluation automech here simply needs to ask you a few questions to amply delineate your phreноmetric matrix. A baseline understanding of your character and background will assist our facilitators in determining the ideal regimen necessary to abrade any perceived personality irregularities. Simply step over to my automechanical colleague to my left, / your right, and it will begin your assessment.
Greetings, subject unscheduled. Welcome to Placid Waters Wellnetarium. Evaluation commencing. Subjects are required to respond 100% accurately to all queries. Bespoke prescribed regimens may produce untoward ramifications if baseline data is greater than minutely erroneous. Query 1. Concisely characterize your personal perspective.
Back to it. This one always makes me pretend I have the sun in my eyes. try to get it out of your head. This one goes out to all those aspiring to climb the rungs of their department. May you ascend swiftly through talent or gut.
Лоботомию только мне не хватало.
Incorrect, but your response has merited a yay-sayer verbal commendation for exceptional tactfulness in the field, allowing you partial credit. The accepted answer is, I fulfill my duty to the Sovereign as a loyal protectorate subject by operating at peak efficacy, without error, perpetually. Each a vital cog. Query 2. Rate your present level of zealous efficaciousness on a scale of 1 to 5. 5 being the highest, 3 being a traitor, 1 being dead. Incorrect. Wait, processing. That was correct. No subject has ever answered that query accurately before to date. The degree of zealous efficaciousness expected of a dutiful and true subject of the Protectorate is beyond measure. Query 3. Do you ever fall prey to imperfect thoughts, including, but not limited to, doubt, disbelief, uncertainty, curiosity, recalcitrance, and mischief? Unacceptable. A perfect society demands perfect thoughts. Imperfection is impossible when the mind is a thing of symmetry. Final query. How would your neighbors describe you? Unsatisfactory response. The appropriate reply was, they never questioned, never doubted, their zeal never lagged. Formulating conclusion. Phrenometric matrix delineated. Subject evaluation score total 150 out of 200. The acceptable amount for a true and dutiful protectorate subject is 0. In conclusion, you are in dire need of mental refreshment. Now, proceed to the nearby pneumatic tube to collect your complimentary unitard and lift pass. Next, proceed one floor down, where you will be directed further. Your realignment with the paradigm begins now.
Shopping our vast selections of remedies, such as basic and acid. The body is just as important as the mind, and the body needs things like deep-fried cysty bits and mock apple shakes all day, every day. Come see Auntie, dearies. Auntie cares about you just a little bit more.
Now, upward and onward. This one reminds me of the morning we
I could tell you were in need of mental refreshment. I possess a particularly keen. You'll feel ever so much better once your phrenometric peaks in
Your
your
realignment with the paradigm begins now.
Perfect for breakfast or an afternoon treat. Straight from the box. Sing with love. There's always time for purple berry crunch. Purple berry crunch. Spelled with a K. Because it is far more authentic that way. Purple berry crunch is for you and for me.
sponsored content that will boost you to the top rung, plus all the news that's fit for listening. This is Wireless Free Arcadia.
Haven't had an imperfect thought in. I can't recall how long.
Auntie's grand advance across the Arcadia system marches on. Sit back with your favorite adrenaline stimulant as we look ahead on our acquisition agenda. Top of the list is Praetor, a hostile but asset-rich environment. High risk, high reward. Our current foothold on this protectorate stronghold represents just a lick and a promise. Now we must plug
Я не понял ничего.
I could tell you, trust me. Delay the particularities
Your
down.
realignment with the paradigm begins now.
Бред какой. А, пробки.
Proprietary inside acquisition. Think a Sentinel training facility lies in Denville. Sentinels are the protectorate.
О,
Can't stop picturing Sam going through this exact process.
Greetings. Hello. My name is Abigail, and I realigned with the paradigm.
A promising mountain lab dedicated to rift experimentation and general alteration of the fabric of space and time. Those unimaginative protectorate slackwits. Interstitial Reconfiguration Center. I'll pause while you stifle your yawn. A classic failure of
Head Refresher Gould says his recorded lectures are key to thinking approved thoughts. He tells us what to think and what thoughts are unsanctioned. It's also very helpful. That, a restorative cocktail of pharmaceuticals, and a quick dip into the lathe of particularity device can abrade all imperfections. What? It's right outside Head Refresher Gould's office. He'll schedule you an appointment. Only internally, I'm afraid. You should speak to Refreshment Facilitator Tilden in the lecture hall.
Now, on to other things. Now, here's a song to take your mind off your worries.
While there are many mental refreshment facilities to be found throughout Arcadia, Placid Waters Voluntarian here on Praetor.
I once possessed a failing of character where I would voice simple statements in a way that sounded like a question. Drat! There, did it again. Anyhow, I was reported for it?
It's not the worst unless it's worst, oh worst. Grab a can.
Right as rain, neighbor. Never more content. I am newly full of zeal, free of imperfect thoughts. My mind is a thing of symmetry. My phrenometric peaks are all abraded. Pondering begets disharmony. To deliberate is to court ruin. Notions are a gateway to mayhem, bedlam, turmoil, and vexation. Thinking never made anybody happy.
That's why mental refreshment is so important.
Refreshment is inevitable. You can't fight contentment.
You can't fight imperfection. It's impossible. Mind the thing of perfect symmetry.
No coarse pores, brisk smoke in our guns.
Collective cognitive compliance.
Hello. Oh, you're new. Must be. You still retain that look of inquiry and deliberation. I'm Waylon.
Oh, howdy. Didn't see you there. You caught us taking 5 between our 10-hour shifts. You know, work in the assembly line makes for a powerful hunter. So, when we need to relight on your thrusters, don't let these slow roasting some fancy holy cow.
No, my daughter's name is Emily. Millie is a nickname for Emily, but I don't call her that.
That's right. Nothing like an instant, soft serving of farrow pork paste to boost productivity to full burn. Small hours. Right, enough yapping.
I couldn't leave. Not yet. Haven't completed my regimen. My phrenometric peaks are still jutting all over the place, they say.
It ain't the worst till it ain't six.
Refreshment facilities to be found throughout Arcadia. Placid Waters Voluntarian here on Praetor is uniquely special.
It is personally overseen by Head Refresher Gould, the top cognitive deviser responsible for making the mental refreshment
Are you in disguise? I don't recognize so-and-so as a title. This feels a bit curious to me, but I feel compelled not to question it too much. Maybe the treatment is working. I'd go with you, I guess. But I need something first. They took all my things when I arrived. Stored them in storage. My commemorative pitch balls in there. From my favorite team, the Paradigm Abiders. Can't leave without it.
The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry.
I had to turn in my personal items when I was admitted. On account I tried to leave once or twice before. Saw them put it in a closet behind reception upstairs. Suppose so. Maybe almost, at least. One way out's the safest. Someone dug a tunnel in the kitchen pantry. Though there are 2 automechs assigned there now, to keep subjects from wandering in and ambling off.
At Auntie's choice, we think there is no freedom without freedom of choice. And you need all
Dictates we round all disruptive influences.
Every autonomous consumer needs both forced and I can't believe it's
That doesn't seem like the sort of thing that'd be allowed, but guess you know what you're doing. I'll be dithering about here in the meanwhile. Their team plays the worst anyone has ever played. Our first back is perfect. Our pitch ball is well conveyed.
Next up, something reasonably heavy. Please consult your employee handbook to determine if dancing is reasonably allowed.
Medicament dispenser. Asking for data today. Please proceed to the lecture hall to request.
May you realign with the paradigm.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work? Report them for mental refreshment post-haste. It's not just a good idea.
Goodbye, imperfect thoughts. Hello, contentment.
Dysentery. Swings of mood. Bloody flux.
It is
Decrepitude.
the duty of every protected subject to ensure they are operating at peak
Dedicated employees of the Aggressive Acquisitions Department. Lost feet to all you brave soldiers fighting on behalf of individual freedom and personal responsibility. This is for anyone out there who just lost out on a big promotion. Keep your chin up. Next time.
And refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry.
The console provides, the system abides.
They'll never question, never doubt it. Their zeal never lags.
The kitchen pantry is presently off limits due to anomalous structural tempering.
Others are not.
The kitchen pantry is presently off limits due to anomalous structural tampering. The kitchen pantry is presently off limits due to anomalous structural tampering.
Advisors responsible for making the mental refreshment process more refreshing than ever.
Are a gateway to mayhem, bedlam, turmoil, and vexation. Notions are a gateway to mayhem, bedlam, turmoil, and vexation.
Cognitive compliance is a key part of our perfect society. When we comply together, we thrive together. subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry. Preserve set progress. Sustain the system.
Settle down, everyone. Lecture's playing. Prepare to be
О.
edified. No talking until the lecture's over.
Outsiders may wonder, why is the protectorate
No talking until the lecture's over.
personal freedom? Yet this freedom is celebrated beyond chaos, and their choice is an invitation to failure, loss, and anarchy. It is a sad
wireless-free Arcadia. The best games in sliced breadworm. Now with 110% more music, entertainment, news, and product placement.
Unguided, is cravenly, inept, and slothful. We of the Protectorate are not, because we do not allow ourselves to be. The paradigm charts our course.
The space rift has undergone a sudden and rapid intensification in size and vigorousness. And not in a new and improved bigger is better kind of way.
Greeting, unscheduled walk-in. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest, how mentally refreshed are you feeling today? Response, zeal, noted. With hope, our highly trained refreshment facilitators will share your promising self-diagnosis. I am responsible for providing each subject with their recommended daily dosage of reprioritrin. Medicament dispensement has concluded for the day. Response. Medicaments are stored in medicament storage, the office in which this unit presently operates. Yet, it is strictly off-limits to all non-refreshment facilitator personnel. Farewell statement. May refreshment soon render you free from doubt. A vital card once more. Freebie, unscheduled walk-in.
While there are many mental refreshment facilities to be found.
God's cut the loop.
satisfaction double. Instead of blowing no smoke rings, you'll be blowing smoke bubbles, blowing smoke bubbles. Ba-do-wop. For flavor that lasts and a taste you can't top. From that first smooth inhale to the very last. Try bubblegum slims, bubblegum slims, oh bubblegum slims. It's filled with flavor, bubblegum slims. Try slims flavor won't stop till the very last.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Amplified across the rings of Elysium. From the boardroom to the bottom rung, this is wireless free Arcadia. Official frequency of Auntie's Choice.
Salutations, Arcadia. Auntie Cleo here with a direct message to all Protectorate subjects listening in. I'm afraid you've been fed a lot of hooey about all of us at Auntie's Choice. Your so-called superiors would have you believe we're unscrupulous interlopers.
Let me know when you needed a stretch.
They say they offer you direction, meaning, purpose. We say you're just part of it.
Let us reconvene.
Respect the individual. We're
Contact reestablished.
and start a new
Maintaining perfection.
embrace choice.
Lost out on next time.
Not a trace of regret when you drink Purple Berry tequila. Make the most of it. Take a ride on that purple water when you
So, hostiles.
Looking for big fruit flavor and plausible deniability for your own.
Replacing my firearm.
It's loaded with additives and preservatives, made with 100% real artificial purple coloring, and has a little added to get you going.
when you drink Purple Berry tequila.
The only tequila that'll pick you up and never let you down. Try Purple Berry Tequila today.
Shake a tough day that you wanna forget. Wake the next morning, not a trace of regret when you drink purple berry tequila. Make the most of what you earn. Take a ride on that purple worm when you drink purple berry tequila.
Play hard so you work a little harder. Sobriety won't make him any smarter.
So have another purple berry, have another purple berry, have another purple berry tequila.
And now, a word from our sponsors. Our Iffy Jiffy mail order division informs it is now offering the Pen Pharmacon 5 walk-in industrial microwave. Originally developed for secretive research laboratories for purposes we may only guess at, the Pen Pharmacon 5 is now available to you, the unremarkable everyday consumer. Step inside and let electromagnetic waves bathe over you, exciting your molecules and curing such ailments as dropsy, sciatica, narcolepsy, rickets, night sweats, and collectivism. Not recommended for longer than 1 second at a time. Not responsible for temporary or permanent damage to eyes, teeth, skin, or general lifespan. Ask your doctor if a walk-in industrial microwave is right for you.
Yes, well, enough of that, I suppose.
Next up, something reasonably peppy. Please consult your employee handbook to determine if dancing is presently allowed.
None shall stand against us!
Anything to rid him of his papa's thing. The Musketeer said, okay, we'll start right away. The first to go, the train that no one gets away. No rules, no oversight, no ethics to abide. The only thing that matters is the bottom line.
I am primed to fight! I shall reduce them to a slurry!
Let us reconvene.
Prosecuting! Viscerally!
Sustain the system.
And he quickly learned to make a red hot deal without getting burned. He was a screwdriver and was really
We're refreshed, so refreshed, mentally. Trust me, delay the particularity. You'll feel ever so much better once you're
Let's hope our war of liberation brings the brave employees of said colony the products they need to survive in time. Now, here's a song to take your mind off your worries. Unless you're being hunted by a pack of raptidons or some such.
I'm looking for a meal.
Pondering begets disharmony.
Cooking, all I want to do is swallow. Hey, here's a fancy cake. Wow, it's a real beauty. Let's see what's inside and get back to our duty. Poorest worst, oh poorest worst, it's It's not the worst unless it's worst. Grab a can today. Tongues to sweet meats, lungs to hearts.
Макс Плейхайд, привет. Лайк и ракету.
Привет, Макс. У меня тут еще побочек много. Еще буду дальше, еще буду дальше проходить. Блин, ну иногда не могу найти. Вот сейчас мне надо найти. Короче, мяч какой-то найти надо, чтобы задание выполнить. Не могу найти.
Макс Плейхайд, серии 100 будет?
Не, может. Не знаю, может еще 5, наверное, будет точно. Не, 5 это мало. Может 10. А я просто не знаю, в чем мне сейчас нефти больше играть. Пока ничего. Не, я хочу в первую часть еще начать. Первую часть пройти еще. Так, а что? Вот, питбольный мяч надо найти. А где его искать? Наверху в шкафу за стойкой администратора. Наверху в шкафу. Где искать его? Наверху в шкафу. Короче, не знаю, где искать. Наверху в шкафу. О, траншейный дробовик. Наверное, где-то здесь. Наверху в шкафу. О, призматический крупнокалиберный револьвер. Ну-ка. Новое оружие я взял. Сейчас. Глушитель, призматический прицел. Ударный молот. Посмотреть, что за. За оружие. Нормальный такой револьверчик. Какой у него урон, интересно? 89. Это всего 63. Вольтовая снайперка. Глушитель, значит, не нужен. Хотя... С глушителем там лучше. Наверху. Где наверху? Так, если наверху. О! Наверняка здесь лазейка. А что здесь? Это не в тему, а зачем вообще? Улучшенный дешифральный ключ. О, я смог найти образец препарата для умственной реабилитации. Плюс аномалии еще можно исследовать. Где же шкаф? Печально.
Макс Плейхай, у меня неврология, ребро болит. Боль такая, словно меня по ребру пинали.
Так это самое, ты что, сегодня будет стрим? Не будешь, что ли, стрима? Ты же собирался там какую-то дэч какую-то проходить.
Макс Плейхай, будет, выпью обезбол.
Понятно. Да, сейчас в наше время только таблетки и помогают. Приветствую внеплановые пациенты. Если наверху, но наверху там никак не пройти. Он сказал, где-то через кухню есть лаз. И можно пройти. Но я тут застрял на этой локации опять. Ну-ка, может...
Макс Плейхайв. Хорошо, что подорожникам не приходится лечиться.
А чё, подорожник очень даже хорош. Подорожник, пижма, мелиса, мята для успокоения. И чё, я же травник. В моей аптечке только травы. О, вон куда наверх. Надо как-то через лазейку надо. Как-то надо лазейку найти
Макс
через.
Плейхайв не от всего помогает.
Мед еще. Вон у меня мед всегда лежит. И он ложку меда съел и здоров. Бегаю. Мед от всех болезней. Блин, да я уже заблудился. Мне, короче, надо винтить с этой локации. где этот лифт? Вот мне надо вон туда наверх, потому что я вон там вижу, вон там гад какой-то стоит. Мне туда наверх, идея хорошая.
Мэкс Плейхайв. Согласен. Мед полезен.
Заблудился я в 3 соснах. Он сказал, что где-то у него вот этот вот Уэйлан Миллинг.
Hello. You find my pitch ball? Upstairs. In a closet
Наверху в
behind
шкафу за
reception.
стойкой
Last
администратора.
time I saw it, at least.
Наверху в шкафу за стойкой администратора. Наверху в шкафу. Так меня туда не пускают. Наверху. А, вот он лифт. Не знаю. Сейчас. О! Может мне вот сюда вот, или может на 3-й этаж. Ну куда-то на 3-й. Наверху за шкафу. А, вот он это место. А. Я сюда и хотел попасть. Оглушитель-то хорош. Так вот раз. О, что это у меня? Ох, блин, пауки. Не пауки, это мины. Ох ты, блин, а. Тебя заодно тоже мочкануть. Со стойкой администратора. Кинетический перераспределитель импульса. Ты чё там? Так, это что это? О, прикинь, сколько приоритетно.
Hey, what's that sound? Why does the wall look so soft, dog?
Что-то там травануло, кажется, отравил кого-то. Главное. О! Я до этого нашел.
Oh, do I detect a whiff of reprioritin gas? You know, I suddenly feel a mite more pliable somehow. Surely nothing to question. I thought no one was due for peak abradement for hours. I should have your chart. Wait. Ha, you're not a protectorate subject at all. You have the telltale look of wonder and introspection.
Scientists of this echelon must be exposed to low doses of refreshment gas to build a resistance. Sort of like arbiters with bullets.
Well, This is normally where you'd say something. My, can't believe I'm falling for that, as it may be the most unconvincing display of fealty I've ever seen. Oh dear, I seem to be a little unstable at the moment. But never fear, I have intellect to spare. Don't believe me? I can prove it. Even in a state such as this, I am more than able to apply my argumentative skills against the inferior minds and bankrupt philosophies of our rivals. To what end are you here? Tell me truly, speak plainly.
Auntie is the best choice. Bringing betterment to keep us content. Auntie is the best choice. No product testing to do means cheaper prices for you. Auntie is the best choice. Feel the benefits of spending.
You know, I'm beginning to have an inkling about your purpose here, and whose employ you're under. A proposal. Adequately debate me on the merits and failings of each group's ideology, and I'll provide you what you're here for. Oh, do play along now. It's so rare I meet anyone of even mild intellectual capability. That does describe you, doesn't it?
She's just the best choice.
There's a good sport. Do try to keep up. So, what of the Order, our former allies, those cursed overthinkers, doomed to lives free of luxury, toiling away in ceaseless cogitation? What say you of them?
Our Recreant Reclamation and Artificial Additives Division has proudly announced its latest innovation, Slurrylose, a flavorsome new artificial sweetener made from the reprocessed runoff of industrial facilities, chemical plants, slaughterhouses, and...
What I may find personally satisfying is irrelevant. I think first of my community. Thought is an affliction to the base cog. Rampant, unrestrained rumination leads nowhere pretty. Though your point, while gratingly expressed, is noted, albeit grudgingly. What say you about Auntie's choice, then? Tell me, is there any value in the vapid emptiness of those corporate consumerists?
Accidentally, we created on purpose.
Fine. Let us proceed.
This is one of my...
Yes, I've seen the crater. In the Protectorate, we have the... Sounds very... Perhaps you'll consider a... Oh, that... Well, you've raised some interesting points. You don't think our... Huh. Yes. Now, what next? The technical Now, if you look free to scavenge around, it's not as if anything you find here will be any use to your masters.
Чего это? Параметры войти. А чё за хрень? Чё именно это?
Wait. I was led to believe my case required minimal treatment. But that last session, that was far more intensive.
Strong observation, Your Sublime Radiance. We set the lathe to the maximal abradement setting, per instructions.
Maximal? Who authorized you to use that setting? I demand the name of my betrayer! Subject is exhibiting increased agitation upon exiting the lathe, consistent with extreme cases. Further abradement recommended. Who are you speaking to? Are you recording this? Enough of this farce! Release me at once!
Уже оружие некуда девать. О!
Smoke that candy.
As tobacco,
Favorite candy.
it's tobacco.
Our medical experts
Что я нашел?
You buy a bunch and
What an edify. Feel free to scavenge around. It's not as if anything you find here will be any use to your masters.
That's tobacco. That's tobacco.
You want your candy.
It's tobacco.
Delicious candy.
It's tobacco.
Get your candy.
That's tobacco.
You want your candy.
That's tobacco. Candy, tobacco.
That last selection has been scientifically proven to increase productivity, improve morale, and soothe all manner of mental malady in the listening workforce. At least in the lab. Not responsible for night sweats, abnormal mood, or prolonged glossolalia. I consider this song a real standout number. Assuming you have taste, you surely will as well.
Wireless Free Arcadia presents our top requested marketing melody, Forced Rockets by the Herschel Sisters.
Ого!
Ah, you've gained privileged access somehow. Our superiors must have arranged it.
Your realignment with the paradigm begins now.
Тут черный ход. Так. О. Вот черный ход открытый. Где тут пинбольный? О, нашел я наконец-таки. Он же сказал за спиной у администратора. Все. Мне надо прокачать. Это куда я пошел? Отсюда мы пришли. Ну куда? О, крупнокалиберный. У меня и был он такой. 89. А у него тоже 89. Глушитель.
When you've got more
Блин, ствол бы ему сделать. Электрический пулемет. Нафиг он нужен?
Junction of opportunity and runaway gumption, you'll hear wireless-free Arcadia, featuring product advertisements specifically tailored to free-thinking individuals.
Чё обшарили вроде, да?
Here's a bulletin that will boost your boardroom confidence, an update on major combat operations across Arcadia. Because when it comes to Andy's bottom line, war is swell. News from the front lines is nothing but grand. Look no farther than Praetor. Not the most picturesque piece of real estate, but a profitable one by gum. Wasn't so long ago that Praetor was supposedly an impregnable protectorate stronghold. A dank, glow-in-the-dark closet to stack all the skeletons of their repressive society. Now look at it. Our ingenious acquisition forces have transformed the protectorate's black sites into highlights of our quarterly income
О,
report.
ключи часового, кафетерий, открыть кухню. Вот что надо было сделать.
And while every planetary occupation has its hazards, Praetors have been minimal. True, one local species of megafauna seems unusually aggressive. Sounds like an ideal candidate for the lab coats and biological weapons to me. Protectorate attempts to reclaim their assets have been repulsed. Easily. Our Praetor facilities are operating at 110%. Put no stock in rumors you may hear to the contrary. Mere water cooler scuttlebutt from disgruntled down-and-outers or jealous lower managers who balked when Auntie first proposed we put boots on that rock. You can always trust wireless-free Arcadia. We're straight shooters, just like our combat forces expanding our market share across the star system. Now, on to other things. Now for something a little different, tonally, if not thematically.
Вот он, лифт вот.
Got eyes on some dope.
It's
Subversive types.
Ох ты,
Don't
блин.
talk to Lou.
Don't hurt him, please. You're not here to harm him, are you? If so, I must warn you, I will defend the Sovereign to the fullest extent of my meager abilities. Yes, it is. Our beneficent, infallible ruler, the Sovereign Henry Aloysius Varick, son of the first Sovereign, Reuben Varick. You'll have to forgive him right now. As I said, he is not his best today.
My Sovereign, what have they done to you? No, and certainly not the embodiment of all that is the Protectorate. This is a greater crime than all I have witnessed.
Deserves what? Whatever do you mean? We've been here since it was determined that the Sovereign, long distraught over the loss of his family, was in need of mental refreshment.
Since then, he's been receiving dedicated treatment from head refresher Gould himself.
Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, bug it down. It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos, Fizzos, Spectrum Vodka.
Well, after his first session, the Sovereign was notably upset, launched into hysteric fits of paranoid ranting, absurd nonsense about how the consul had betrayed him and seized power. For his own good, he had to be gently but firmly restrained. That all stopped after his next dip into the lathe, thank law. He's remained quite peaceful since. I'm certain he'll be back to his old self in no time.
The voice of Auntie's Choice.
Many of you are wondering, what is Auntie's Choice?
Preposterous! The consul and all the vigilant are above reproach. No subject of the Protectorate would ever harm, or knowingly allow harm to befall our beneficent ruler, the Sovereign, or consider such a thing. To even think such a thought is unthinkable. This stately form before you is the direct descendant of the matriarch herself. All we have, all any of us have, stems directly from the works of his family line. I will stay true to him and the Protectorate to the end. We all will.
The other day, I stumbled into the right-wrong lift on the ACS Undisputed Claim. And who did I see riding with me? The self-made market legend herself.
The Sovereign is receiving the finest possible care, as he has every day of his life. Treatment outside the Protectorate is barbaric by comparison. Our system is perfect. Just leave us be.
I suppose there's nothing we can do at this juncture. Guard him well, Feld. I shall honor him, in health and infirmity alike. I swear it.
Что, мы что-то выполнили, нет?
Go, please, just leave us.
Суверен.
The old corporate thinking will only leave you single.
Бедный суверен. Ему сделали лоботомию.
Makes you 110% everything you'd ever hope to be.
Я вот что-то нашел всяких секретов полным-полно. Особое лечение называется. А там еще что-нибудь есть, нет? Всего вот это вот коротенькое. Суверен, Генрих, Варик. Так, а что у меня? Доступно навыка уровня 8 и ниже. Несколько замков 9.
Now our underlings are grinning and upper rungers are winning. So shortly you and I will all get
Надо хотя бы 11 сделать. Ну на тебе свой мячик.
Hello. You find my pitch ball?
I said, but I worry about reprisals when dealing with my rivals.
Oh, commemorative pitch ball? I missed you so. Let's never part again. Suppose I'm ready to leave. Well, almost.
They're playing checkers. You're playing chess. They think you'll
Okay.
retreat.
Okay.
That's when you
Ready to go then, I suppose. If we get separated, I'll meet you there.
Проводите Лейвана. Ну и чё ты, иди.
You mentioned my daughter afore, didn't you? Is she waiting for me somewhere through there?
My corporate seal had been revived. Soon enough, the lift arrived. Our time had come to an end.
This is all right neighborly of you. Can't thank you enough. Now, after you. By all means. Guess all outsiders aren't as bad as Prudence makes you out to be.
Your co-worker rivals get sleepy after consuming a full
У нас там свободный рынок, короче. А, это мне встреча. Блин.
Hungry meal pack. Whoever said humanity can't exist on bread and water never met you. Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack, featuring our finest pre-sliced bread and dehydrated water tablets. Specially designed to be eaten alone at your
Так, надо
desk.
куда-то.
The bare minimum you need to make it through your day.
Show your supervisor you stay hungry.
Прервите забастовку.
Right. Moving on. I don't know about you, but I could use something a little more upbeat right about now. Like this.
Shake a tough day that you wanna forget. Wake the next morning, not a trace of regret when you drink Purple Bear.
Еще громоотводные вышки надо перенаправить. Вот они, эти доносы. Жуковосы. Вот это мы сделали одну. Так,
Deniability for your own whereabouts? Then take a ride on the Purple Bread Worm with Purple Berry Tequila.
О, я же забыл совсем, что их надо тоже прокачать.
When you drink Purple Bear Tequila.
It's loaded with additives and preservatives,
О.
made with 100% real artificial purple coloring,
Кристалл,
and has
например,
a little
прокачал.
added
Так.
kick to get you going in the morning.
У него-то вообще качать его и качать. Ну, давай вот это возьмем. Щит дракона.
Yes, it's the only tequila that'll pick you up and never let you down. Try Purple Berry Tequila today.
Вот, и стал, я не прокачал. Молот Верховного Арбитра.
you work a little harder, sobriety won't make you any smarter.
So have another purple berry, have another purple berry, have another purple berry tequila.
Inspiring sponsored content that will boost you to the top rung, plus all the news that's fit for listening. This is Wireless Free Arcadia. Stop and drop whatever you're doing. I have a bombshell bulletin regarding a management shakeup in the Protectorate. The Sovereign is out, the Consul is in. This is an artful reconnoitering for this scoop. They're doing the law's work, monitoring the Protectorate's mind-numbing wireless content. Such around-the-clock eavesdropping has paid a dividend. Hear the Protectorate's announcement of regime change straight from the Consul's soup hole. Roll tape.
Subjects, listen well. Days ago, our beloved sovereign, in his infinite wisdom, submitted himself to mental refreshment, to strengthen his resolve for the good of all. At his command, I, Emery Thoreau, now accept the responsibility of shepherding you through these dark times until our sovereign's blessed return. I shall not take this duty lightly, for I address you today not as the consul, nor even as your new leader, which I am, but as a simple man who wants nothing more than to defend his home and his neighbors.
Well, there you have it, folks. Protectorate under new management. And if you believe the Sovereign happily skipped away from his brain-scrubbed subjects' rabid adoration,
Lesser than none and better than all the rest. Perfect minds, focused and beautiful. Perfect plans for perfect people. Perfect thoughts.
Before I forget, here, this is for you. Thank you ever so much for freeing my father. He seems good, actually. No discernible lingering ill effects. Still, singing. But I'm so grateful to hear it.
My friend from Placid Waters! Appreciate you fetching the pitch ball Millie got me. And of course, the escort out of there. Though mostly, the pitch ball. Wonderful, wonderful. So good to see Millie again. Don't know how to do anything here, but I can sing to my heart's content. You heading out? Do take care. Again, much obliged.
Glad there are people out here like you. Gives hope. Both of us, well, we're forever in your debt.
Outsiders find it confounding. How our perfection is perfect, is it not? Perfect minds, focused and dutiful. Perfect plans for perfect people. Perfect cogs and perfect thoughts. Perfectly perfect perfection. Perfect minds, focused and dutiful. Perfect plans for perfect people. Perfect cogs and perfect thoughts. Perfectly perfect perfection. Perfectly perfection.
That charming little ditty was dedicated to the Arbiters, and all within the order of compliance, somber and tireless guardians of Protectorate law. Now listen to this.
Rao has been admitted to the ship. This unit will proceed with a Protectorate Welcome Protocol, which may include burning, prodding, and/or light electrical shocks. Agent Abar refers to this as somatic tolerance testing and really funny.
Что я не понял.
Wholesome programming played at a reasonable volume. You're listening to Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless. Attention, neighbors. Fear not if you miss the momentous news, for it bears repeating a second, third, even a 10th time. The Sovereign himself reported for mental refreshment. The inspiring tidings came from the consul's own mouth. Hear his announcement again and be uplifted by this complete validation of our perfect society.
Subjects, listen well. Days ago, our beloved sovereign, in his infinite wisdom, submitted himself to mental refreshment to strengthen his resolve for the good of all. At his command, I, Emery Thoreau, now accept the responsibility of
Да куда
shepherding
идти-то
you
надо?
through these dark times until our sovereign's blessed return. I shall not take this duty lightly, for I address you today not as the consul, nor even as
No
your...
time to talk, Commander. Not when we're so close to spilling Ziegler's guts. I mean, so close to getting him to spill his guts. Metaphorically. Before I do it literally.
Even the Sovereign eagerly pursues perfection.
No time to talk, Commander. Not when we're so close to spilling Ziegler's guts. I mean, so close to getting him to spill his guts. Metaphorically. Before I do it literally.
Earnest rumination of portentous societal responsibilities.
So, Arbiter Rao. I can sympathize with his plight to some extent. Dead mentor, apparent cover-up, sure, I'd be mad too. But why do we have to be the ones to help him? Hasn't he got any other Protectorate hullheads to come to his aid? Maybe I ought to spell this out. I'm his enemy, Commander, and he's mine. Letting him aboard is putting both of us in a bad spot.
Every day he's uplifting, keeping us safe and carefree. I know this is the case. Give him your grace.
I can agree to that, Commander. It's just him I worry about. The only rules he cares for are the Protectorates, and those rules are clear. The only good corporatist is a dead one. I just hope you're giving him the same directive you're giving me. That's all. Anyway, appreciate you hearing me out.
For nothing, come what may. I still my devotion have not gone astray. I'm a good neighbor, I do all I can. That is my grace.
Чего нет, это не пропадает, блин?
That's why I love my sovereign. That's why I love my sovereign. That's why we love our sovereign. My heart belongs to the sovereign, and the first sovereign before him. With Rome in my heart for the matriarch, whose bloodline bestowed their perfection. I trust, I breathe for my neighbors. I ache, I watch in his name. I know I am right, he's our shining light. The sovereign deserves all your love. Love him and he will love you. Love him, that's all we must do.
могу вскрыть.
Next, a small
Блин.
sampling of protectorate abundance. Nothing reins in restless thoughts like a healthy attachment to an addictive substance. Make yours the routine inhalement of Security Gotham cigarettes. Their smooth draw and sedating aftertaste sends impure thoughts up in smoke. Security Gotham cigarettes, because smoking is not thought-provoking. Intriguing items engagingly described. What's up next? Long ago, the matriarch devised the paradigm plan to support a bounteous life for all protectorate subjects. From the tender fillet in your latest meal, down to this exquisite next song.
Here at the end of it all, it's worth it. No hesitation, no indecision. Taking my final breath.
Ну, я знаю, что сделать надо.
My sacrifice for the matriarch's vision. Embracing mortality tests my
Обычное задание.
morality. Serve the
Именно
paradise
парника.
plan without pause. It's an honor and a gift when I'd wish for all who live. It's a privilege to die for the cause. And when I soon slip away, I'll be peaceful. Thoughts of my neighbors safe at home grinning. They will remember tirelessly through to my last days and from the beginning. Knowing my heart, my brain, and consistency. Serve the paradigm's plan without pause. It's an honor and a
Хотя бы начать еще одно задание.
It's a privilege to die for the cause. Finally, I fulfill my purpose in life, a glorious death. Blown
С
up
этой
by
что ли
a
пойти?
a fine way to go among
Я.
many ways to die.
That tremendous statue is of Matriarch Alexandra Varick, founder of the Protectorate. I'm shocked at Tree.
Blunt force trauma, decapitated.
Любитель брендовых товаров. О,
List of life-giving opportunities goes on and on. Oh, nearly forgot. Eaten by enemy raptor dawn. And my heart, it beats till it's slow.
Снял оружие, плюс 20 урон.
Every breath and every smile, every step in every mile contributed to something beautiful. The paradigm as a whole. It's an honor and a gift when I wish for all who live. It's a privilege to die for the cause.
Now let's admire these commendable comestibles. Ceaseless service stokes a hearty appetite. Sustain that zeal with a perfectly perfunctory meal. Moderation mini rolls. Modestly flavorful yet free of additive toxins. There's a wholesome banquet in every bite. Moderation mini rolls. Filling and duty fulfilling. Such perfect products, the envy of our rivals. But let's not gloat. As Eden offers a plenitude of natural resources, our station presents a profusion of pleasing melodies, like this one.
traitors haven't defaced it.
О. Плоть отвожников.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
Shh. You know, the invaders, order defecting. There's no putting this right back in the cave.
The meaning of life is in men, and we are the keepers of the equation.
Are you going to be a problem?
А чё надо? А куда он? Улучшенный ключ получили.
Gather around the receiver with your neighbors. This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless, your trusted source for wholesome melodies and inspiring reports on community goings on.
Prudence dictates the most important defense is virile offense.
Say, isn't that the team motto of the Protectors of Piety?
Can't get a pitchball reference past you, Subaltern Prescott. We can learn from organized athletics. Our enemies are always gunning for our Saturday goal.
But what can I do?
Между
I'm just a
горожанами.
pipsqueak enthusiast, not a muscled atlas.
Oh.
A hydration specialist at best. Unfit for the field, but eager to rise from the side boundaries if called.
Then you are the
Нифига,
perfect
нифига.
protectorate subject, Prescott. What you lack in strength, you make up for in zeal and a willingness to give all for your home team. Regardless of their system-assigned role, all subjects must be ready to rise to the occasion, come to our defense, to serve as goalie, tender, or, should all else fail, winger. Well, that, as they say, is that. What's next? Here's one you're absolutely sure to enjoy. A Protectorate prescribed favorite.
Антитираневые фильтры. Оптовые закупки. Скидка 3%. О. Во, блин.
That one goes out to the console. In fact, all of them do, because as you know, he composed every single one. Our station offers only the best in music for Protectorate subjects. It's your due, because our way is superior to others.
А чё это? О, а чё они мертвые? Я уже забыл, что случилось. Если травма от удара таким предметом. А что с ними случилось-то? Они живые же были. Ой. И что теперь? Смотрите, по затворников. По затворников. Ну че? Я осмотрел, а дальше-то что? Не могу использовать, что никого нет.
States, sit back and leave the thinking to us. This is everyone's neighbor Prudence on Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless. Fellow subjects, pardon my momentary pontification on the subject of jealousy. It is an alien concept for us in the Protectorate, where we want for nothing. Yet jealousy is a tangible thing for our enemies. Consider Guardian Estates, where wayward Protectorate subjects have turned on their neighbors, squabbling for our scraps. Take heart.
Мне из
Their
этой книги не
lives are
пускают.
empty and short. Even our enemies despise them. Their demise will be no surprise, all in line with the paradigm.
Stand by
Я ж все тут проверил.
reassuring content.
Another song in an expertly curated playlist picked out explicitly for you. The consoles chosen.
Ну чё? О, что такое?
After several days, months, and even years, nothing fills my heart with joy like turning in my peers. Everything is meant to be aligned and working well. Nobody should fall behind, lest I'm the one to tell. Does they believe in making effort and to test, calmly speaking to authority at their behest? Glancing through the cracks and spaces round the door frame, keeping tabs and notes on people can be like a game. Celebrate the good ones, turn in those who stall. It should be no simple thing to do. Be the merry one who makes the call.
Блин, да что такое?
No simple thing to do. Turning in your relatives, your friends, your peers,
Может, я поздно пришел?
celebrate the turning in. It's what we all strive for.
Там бы если бы книга была, то меня выпустили.
Reporting them will only help improve their dedication. If you see a person with questions much too deep, go and tell on them while they are peacefully asleep. Celebrate the good one.
Ой, тут что много открыть можно. Инженерия 5. Давай. Да книгу найти вторую.
This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless. Essential listening for all subjects. Attention, neighbors. Fear not if you miss the momentous news, for it bears repeating a second, third, even a 10th time. The Sovereign himself reported for mental refreshment. The inspiring tidings came from the consul's own mouth. Hear his announcement again and be uplifted by this complete validation of our perfect society.
Subjects, listen well. Days ago, our beloved sovereign, in his infinite wisdom, submitted himself to mental refreshment to strengthen his resolve for the good of all. At his command, I, Emery Thoreau, now accept the responsibility of shepherding you through
Замков
these
8, а у меня 9.
until our sovereign's blessed return.
Так.
today, not as the consul, nor even as your new leader,
О, обойти защиту.
but as a
Сделать
citizen
расчеты.
who wants nothing more than to defend his home and his neighbors.
Isn't that wonderful? Even the sovereign eagerly pursues perfection. Now bask in the
А что там было
contentment and replay the
взломать там?
consul's inspiring announcement around the clock.
And now this.
О, так она
To
живая.
enjoy while we solemnly reflect on your sweet duty to our idyllic society.
Психо собачка. О. О, открыли. Это же была головоломка. Чтобы шарик упал.
And now, the latest word on superior protectorate products.
Fulfilling your protectorate duties shouldn't get in the way of 3 nourishful meals a day. Seek instant sustenance with Prestige Borscht Loaf. Only the purest natural ingredients, congealed into an appealing loaf shape. So it's ready to eat, with or without heat. Prestige Borscht Loaf. It's contentment in a can.
Well, that was thoroughly enriching. Let's continue, as Eden offers a plenitude of natural resources. Our station presents a profusion of pleasing melodies, like this one.
Короче, ладно, потом. Перерыв, короче, потом, значит. Минут через 40, наверное.